welcome. So, I woke up this morning and had a WTF moment because while I was asleep, Foodie Beauty she posted up another skit where she was lampooning French Fry Girl, and she had the audacity, the nerve to also include the title of a very famous novel or series of novels called Les Miserables, which was also turned into a play. So she was including the famous novel title as a way to lampoon on FFG. I saw the skit, I watched part of it. And again, I was like, WTF? What happened here? Oh my goodness. What do you say? I watched part of the skit already. I have so many thoughts. I really do have so many thoughts. Foodie, it's pretty apparent that you are in Kuwait and you want to rage so badly. You really, really want to let go. And you're trying to disguise your rages as something funny. And it's not funny. It really isn't. Not only that, but for someone who claims to hate French Fry Girl the way that you say you hate French Fry Girl, at the same time that you say that you hate her, obviously you watch her content quite a lot to the point where you think you can do an impression of French Fry Girl. And your impression sucked. But still, someone who claims to hate someone, you hate them and yet you won't stop watching them. You mention their name every chance you get, and on top of that, you do a skit pretending to be them. So, are you a secret fan of French Fry Girl, Foodie? Kind of sounds like it, because anybody in my life that I didn't like, I didn't give them attention. But you just can't seem to keep French Fry Girl's name out of your mouth. Not even for a day. I think if somebody wanted to give you a challenge, they would have to say, hey, Foodie, I challenge you. Don't talk about French Fry Girl for a week. You would fail. You would fail after 48 hours. You just couldn't do it. So Chantal did not only the skit trying to lampoon on French Fry Girl, she also did a community post. That's right. As if the skit weren't enough, she did a community post and she deleted it. We're going to go over it. I've got some thoughts and go over various tidbits relating to Miss Foodie Beauty. So we're going to start with the Twitter stuff because in the skit that she did a whole lot of cursing, and YouTube has rules now about, oh, you can't curse until like 10 or 15 minutes, blah, blah, blah. So, doggone it, YouTube. I hate the fact that this is an adult platform, and yet you just won't let the adults curse like they want to. You slap at the reactors, even though they don't curse. If somebody in the video curses, your bots pick it up and you'll slap us with limited revenue anyway, you jerks. All right, so let's go on to the Twitter stuff first, okay? Let's do that. Because there's various stuff that I've been collecting on Twitter while looking at the skit. All right, let's start out with something positive. No cats, no life. Look at this. Picture of love. You know why I saved this tweet? That's so me and Booger all day long. This is what I do with her constantly. She wants to be held like a baby, just like that. That's my life right there. In fact, she was doing it just a few minutes ago before I started doing my react. I was about to start the react, and she's like, no, I want my time right now. Okay, I'll give it to you, and then I could do my react video. But that's a well-loved, well taken care of, spoiled baby right there. All right, this is from Christina. Christina says, all I hear is Cheyenne Jasmine, only with way less talent. So, yeah, there's someone on YouTube, very talented lady. Her name is Cheyenne Jasmine, and she's been doing impressions for the longest, and she's very, very good at the impressions. She's done impressions of Amberlyn Reed, of Foodie, of Pete's, of Becky. I mean, she's spot on. And she goes all the way out. Not only does she sound like the people she is making a skit of, but the costumes, she pays attention to detail. Cheyenne is incredibly, incredibly talented. And I guess Chantal's trying to dip her toes in that water of, I want to do skits too. Chantal, you're not Cheyenne. Cheyenne is Cheyenne, and what she does well. She actually puts time and effort into her videos, and they are absolutely hilarious. So y'all check out this clip from, is it Diogenes? Look at this cat. That is a Maine Coon. I know because I used to have one. His name was Fizzgig. I named him after the character in the movie The Dark Crystal. Look what a big boy. What a big fluffy boy. And yes, Maine Coons do get that big. Little funny story. My Maine Coon, Fizzgig, he was such a big boy that even buying him the biggest size litter box I could find, the extra large, it still wasn't big enough. His big old butt was so big, he literally just had trouble fitting in the litter box. And trust me, I bought the biggest box they had. But they grow large. They are big floofs. They are fluff muffins, but they're enormous cats. Very loving cats, but they are enormous. So when I look at this cat, I think of Fizzgig. But what a big, fluffy, beautiful boy. And I'm glad they rescued him. Poor thing. All right, this is from Sweet Kristen. This is the beginning of the skit. Sweet Kristen says, tell me you're watching without telling us you're watching. Hashtag Foodie Beauty. P.S. You will never be Cheyenne Jasmine, you clown. Yeah, you're not Cheyenne, Chantal, so don't even try. Don't even go there. Don't even try to do what Jasmine's doing. You've been searching for the longest to do something other than what you're doing and failing at everything. You know, you've done the ASMR thing. You were failing at that. You tried doing the couple vlogs thing and you failed at that. You're doing the mukbangs. You're failing at that. You know, you're just doing too much. You're trying to gather up different audiences and bring them to your channel. And because none of the content is quality, nobody is sticking around. That's why your views suck anymore. But trying to capitalize on what Cheyenne Jasmine is doing. But if you want to do Sketch Foodie, I'm going to say the same thing that I've said before. If you're interested in a genre, then do homework on the genre. Pay attention, take notes, do some homework. I know you hate work, but if you want to make money on something on YouTube, A, pick something you're passionate about. B, study, do the homework, watch other channels that are doing similar content. Pay attention to what they do and how they do it. You're not doing that. You're just like, oh, I just want to make money on it. And you do a half flip job on it. And that's why nobody pays attention, because it's sloppy. Everything you do is sloppy. Gucci Scarf Burglar says, you can't be this spot on without watching every last stream. Chantal, you just proved you're an ffg's #1 fan. I know. She hates Frenchie, hates her, but yet she watches her and she's going to do a skit on her. And let's see what we got here. Look at the tags. Y'all look at these tags. She hates Frenchie, yet she's going to use French Fry Girl's name in the tags. Oh, and also take a look at that. Look at this one. Y'all see this? She's tagging the name Girl World, but I thought she wasn't a part of Girl World. Hasn't she said, I'm not a part of Girl World. I want no part of those hateful people, that hateful community, but yet you'll use Girl World in the tags and you'll use French Fry Girl in the tags. So you hate us, but you'll put tags that connect you to Girl World and to FFG. Okay, girl, we see you. I don't like those people. They're horrible. They're hateful. They're all like clout chasing and they're making money off of me. But yet, look at you tagging everybody. Perfectly Imperfect. And this is in reference to the car that Foodie got Salah. Perfectly Imperfect says, LOL, it's not even her car. She bought it for Salah, and I'm sure it's in his name. She's a fool. Yeah, so we know that Foodie doesn't drive. So if they got a car, obviously it's not for her, because when does she drive? She just gets in the car and sits there in the AC, and who drives it? Salah. So it's actually his car, isn't it? Kim Impossible says, I think hashtag Foodie Beauty wants Salah to see these videos of people saying he is not sleeping with her. I feel she is sending him a message and wants him to feel some type of way. He is not intimate with her, and this is her way of letting him know. Well, you know what? She can send him videos, but if a man don't want to sleep with you, he don't want to sleep with you. Okay? If he's not attracted to you, the equipment's not going to work, so to speak. You know what I mean? If you're not excited by a person and you're not aroused, you're not aroused. So she can sit there and send him a million videos. If he don't want to do it, he ain't going to do it. You know, that's her fault. She wants to work on being the most foul creature on YouTube and not taking a shower and not taking care of herself. She can't expect a man to get excited over her to the point of arousal. This also, the tweet from Kristen, Foodie Beauty is very unbothered, and she definitely won't give her haters any more attention, and she proves it every single day. Yeah, she said she's not giving us attention, y'all. Didn't she say that? She's so unbothered. She's not going to subscribe to negativity anymore, and yet she does. Mrs. Robinson saying, okay, this crap is funny. I will watch FFG's next live to see her reaction. In the other hand, Chantal is really triggered about the cat fundraiser and the childbearing hips. I'm telling you, Chantal is dying to rage. And she's trying to cover it up by putting it in a skit and trying to make it funny. But she is dying to rage out. Foodie, listen, you want to rage? Go home to Canada. Just give up the ghost. Go back to Canada. I don't know what you think you're doing, trying to stay over there and prove some kind of ridiculous point. You're trying to stick it to us. We're not hurt over your decision to stay in Kuwait. But let's be real. You're supposed to be a newly reverted Muslim woman. You're not. You're not feeling it in your heart. You're not feeling it in your soul. Just get your big butt back over to Canada and stop cosplaying being a Muslim woman, because you're not. Go home to Canada. Be your true, authentic self. You'll have more freedom. You'll be free to rage without anybody saying anything to you. This cosplay nonsense is ridiculous. You want to rage, go home where you can do it properly. Trying to be funny about it is not working. It's just not. Okay, have a Sue Mom, this is in reference to the car, saying she doesn't realize most of us are lolling at the reason they had to get another car. If you remember last couple's mukbang, the two boneheads did the car was slanted to Chantal's side. Her sitting in it passing gas while he shops because she can't walk and runs AC and 110 plus heat because he might cheat. He is. Well, all I'll have to say to that, Booger, come here. All I'll have to say to that is every vehicle, no matter who you are, every vehicle has a weight limit. And whatever the weight is for the limit, you're supposed to distribute the weight evenly in the car to avoid problems. I do remember, watching Amberlyn Reed, that Becky was talking about how they had to constantly go and get the car fixed because I think the tires were going flat in the front, maybe the suspension or something like that. But if you don't distribute the weight in a car evenly, it can lead to problems. And, Amberlyn Reed being, 500 pounds, plus you add Becky's weight, that's like nearly 1,000 pounds in the front seats. So it's not a stretch to think that Chantal being 500 pounds, which, if we're going to be real, that's half a ton, sitting on one side of the car, that's going to cause problems. So they had to get a vehicle that had a higher weight limit. That would just make sense to me. I don't think they got the car because they wanted it or he wanted it. It's because they just, she's reaching a weight where they need a bigger car that can handle her weight better when she rides around in it. All right, Internet Hall of Fame. Here's something interesting, y'all. This is something I did not know about. The blue Java banana grown in the Hawaiian Islands tastes like vanilla ice cream. I have a question. Why don't we have these bananas over here in the States? You mean to tell me that there is a banana out there that tastes like vanilla ice cream? Why don't we have that here? Why can't we grow that over here? Oh my goodness, the number of people that would eat bananas if they could find a banana that tastes like ice cream. And for those people that like ice cream, but they don't want all the calories, what a great alternative. To eat a banana that tastes like vanilla ice cream. We need that over here. I must have it. Oh, an interesting observation from Cancer Warrior. She says, first, let me say it's odd that she had 5 likes and no views. Can you guess how many are her fake YouTube accounts? Her imitation made me laugh because it's stupidly funny. It's also funny that so many people live rent-free in her head. I love that for you, Chantal. So, yeah, look at this. So 5 likes. She's got 5 likes. No views. So tell me you have socks without telling me you have socks, Chantal. I'm not bothered by girl world, right? That's what she said. But yet you're going to boost your engagement. I love this picture from Mr. Crow. Look at that. That is so lovely. So incredibly lovely. I love the purple and pink palette going on here. It's very paganish. It's very ethereal. I love it. What a beautiful picture. Oh, this has to do with the deleted community post because she got rid of it. Mrs. Robinson says, someone took the time to notify me. Sure, Jan. Miss, I hit refresh on Kiwi Farms every 2 seconds, acting smug again. My conspiracy is that she's behind the docks because who? What? Acting smug and no one cares about your piece of junk car. Your big butt will tear it down anyway. So, oh, wait. That's not the community post. Something else. Let me go and look. It's around here somewhere. I'm not wanting to put the Kiwi Farm stuff up because I thought that was just that was the community post and it's something else there too. I don't want to show it. I'm not going to look at it. Mrs. Robinson, Chantal is not using a table, is using the box of an Asus Republic of Gainer, aka ROG laptop. Chantal is sitting legs spread out and have the box sitting on her stomach as a table to inhale family-sized meals. I didn't see that. Boy, you guys got some sharp eyes. I did not even notice that. What's wrong with me? I play video games. I should have spotted that right off. Oh, wait, this is from the newest mukbang that I haven't reviewed yet. So let me just take a good look at that. Yep. Yep, that's a gaming box laptop. That's a box for a game. So it's not even a table. It's a box. So you spent money on a used slash new car for Salah, but you couldn't afford a table, Chantal. What's going on with that? What's going on? You couldn't even afford a table. What's going on there? Excuse me. Okay, this is the community post. This is what I wanted to check out. This is the one that she basically got rid of. She says, so I happened to check out my spam folder where all the junk goes, and someone took the time to notify me that our car, so they think, has been doxxed. What exactly are they making fun of here? The 7,100 KWD price, you do know that equals 30,000 Canadian dollars, right? So what? Are you making fun of us having an expensive car? Do people really spend their time and energy trying to dox cars people buy? I'm sorry, but are those people driving Lambos or something? Oh no, you notice we have a Santa Fe. Big bad power you have. Anyway, stay mad and miserable. So you know what you just did there, Chantal? You just confirmed that the car that people said you have, you actually have, because you are so bothered. You confirmed that that's the actual car. That's what you did there. See, I love that. Chantal lies and then she tells on herself. And I seriously doubt you bought a brand new car, Foodie. I think you got a used car. Maybe Salah knows people in Kuwait, like friend of a friend, discount kind of thing. Anyway, we all know that you're not pulling in the big paychecks anymore. So I seriously doubt that you plunked down $30,000 out of pocket, straight up cash. And I agree with other people in saying I think that you got the new vehicle because the old one could not perhaps hold your weight. Like maybe it was causing some mechanical problems. Either that or maybe to keep Salah around, you're having to buy him new expensive toys just so he'll put up with you just a little bit longer. I mean, we've all been wondering, what is Salah sticking around for? Well, we're finding out. He might be sticking around for whatever expensive toys that he can get his hands on. Okay, what else we got here? Okay, this is a beautiful picture from Mr. Crow. What a beautiful location. Love it. That'd be the perfect place to have a cup of coffee. All right, enough with that. I took my time with that because the skit, it's full of profanity. It is so full of profanity. YouTube's probably going to slap me on the bottom for this. Hey, YouTube, I'm trying. I can't help it if Chantal has a dirty mouth. I'm not cursing. Yell at her. So, okay. This is the skit. Starts off with her saying, I tried to imitate this character's voice as best I could, but it is a unique voice. I even smoked 2 shisha sessions to try and get that smoky undertone, but it didn't fare too well. Also, sorry in advance for all of the something wearing. It is needed for accurate portrayal. Oh, the accurate swearing. Okay, got it. So let me get this straight, Chantal. You smoked 200 cigarettes trying to get a smoky undertone? Was that your excuse of you smoking 2 shisha sessions back to back? Oh, Salah, let me smoke 2 shisha sessions. I got to sound like FFG to make this ridiculous less than 3-minute video. So, y'all look. Look at the length of the skit. It's less than 3 minutes. To do a less than 3-minute video where she's trying to imitate FFG, she's willing to smoke the equivalent of 200 cigarettes. Yeah. You know, Chantal, you really shouldn't pick on people who smoke, since you smoking the shisha in one session, you probably smoke more in 1 hour than we can smoke all month with regular cigarettes. But anyway, let's watch the clip.
Crackhead, cocaine, crackhead, cocaine, crackhead, cocaine, crackhead, cocaine. All right. 3 days. I have not reviewed this bitch.
See, now y'all understand why it took so long to get to this part. Like right out of the gate, her and her nasty mouth. Her and her dirty mouth cursing. YouTube, listen, I'm not the one cursing. She is. Why are you slapping me upside the head with limited revenue? I'm not the one with the dirty mouth. Chantal is. But you'll monetize her content with no problem, even though she's over there monetizing her problem with food. Y'all messed up over there, YouTube.
This dumb bitch got a cat. I'm not going to talk about that. I just won't do it. She got married to provoke us, and she moved to Kuwait to provoke us. And now the bitch got a cat to provoke us.
Can y'all hear this in her voice? She wants to rage. She wants to rage so bad. Oh, she wants to rage. I wonder if her and Salah had a talk. And he told her, you're not allowed to straight out full on rage on camera. You got to put a cork on it. But Chantal has an anger problem. And she's always had an anger problem. And you can't just tell someone like Chantal, don't rage, because she'll still want to. It's just with Salah, she has to find ways around what she's being told. She kind of did that with Nader. When Nader told her, look, don't talk about me, she found ways to let us know that she was around him without getting in trouble with Nader. Like, she'll always find a way around what you tell her to do. So if Salah is over there saying you're not allowed to rage because, you know, we're here in Kuwait, you can't lose your mind, she's going to find a way around it and still let her anger out. But if you want to rage, Chantal, go back home to Canada. You should anyway. Guaranteed. If you went home to Canada and you stopped cosplaying as a Muslim woman, just take off the abaya, take off the hijab, let us see what you really look like underneath the abaya and the hijab, and just let go and be your authentic self. You'll make so much money.
Anyway, I don't know who wants to watch this crap anymore, but the proof is in the numbers. I don't know. I can't really react to this shit anymore. Anyway, let's watch this bitch and her nasty, horrible man. Ugh, I hate him. He's so creepy. I can't stand him in his hips. His hips! Chantel's Dirty House, thanks for the super chat.
You know, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm hearing more passion and more energy in this skit going against FFG than I have seen in her mukbangs. Y'all picking up on that? Like, her mukbang, she's practically half asleep. She could do them with her eyes closed. But she is alert and wide awake and ready to just be on fire talking about FFG. There's more energy in this 3-minute video than in all of her lives for the last month and all of her mukbangs and couples vlogs for the last month. The rage is where it's at with Chantal. That's when she feels the most alive. And I've known people like that in my life. Like they were practically half asleep, but they lived in that state of anger. They love to be angry because that's when they feel the most alive. Chantal is the same. She loves to be angry. She loves to rage. All of that self loathing and self hate comes all the way out. That's why someone like Salah telling her, keep the rage in, it doesn't work. It wants to come out. Chantal, go home to Canada. Staying in Kuwait is stupid. You can't do anything there. Go home to Canada. Go be your authentic self. This fakery, it ain't where it's at. It just ain't.
Wait. Let's pause this. Did you see her huge ham hock? This bitch isn't getting any.
And by the way, Chantal, if you're trying to be Cheyenne Jasmine, again, it's a bad imitation. Cut it out. Cheyenne's been rocking and rolling over there on her channel and doing hilarious skits for the longest. If you're trying to dip your toes in that water, you might as well just take your feet completely out of the water. You ain't gonna make it.
I can't stand this fat bitch. Let's take a break and order a cattle ranch for BBJ. Chantel's morbidly obese earlobes, thanks for the super chat. Okay, let's get this reaction over with because I can't stand this bitch. What the hell is this bitch eating?
How many times is she gonna say the B word? I already know I can't monetize this video. Doggone it, Chantal, you and your foul mouth. You're supposed to be a newly reverted Muslim woman, and you're using all these curse words. Even for a skit, it's inappropriate. How many times are you going to say that B word? Wash your mouth out with soap.
Is it just me, or is this disgusting? This fat bitch is always eating.
Listen, new drinking game. Everybody take a drink when she uses the B word.
2 pizzas to stuff her holes because her husband ain't touching her. His hips are disgusting. Mr. FFG looks like kind of like Brad Pitt, but not Brad Pitt from Legends of the Fall, more like from Fight Club. I mean, Chantel's Cuba Rage, thanks for the super chat. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go eat a salad. I said salad. I don't want to turn out looking like that bitch.
Take a drink. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because it's like her overuse of the B word. It's insane. And Chantal, what is this? Are you trying to give FFG a lisp? She doesn't have one. FFG doesn't have a lisp. I have one. And thank goodness I have the Blue Yeti microphone and the pop filter. You really can't hear it that much. But she's just overemphasizing everything. Chantal, you're just going over the top with this.
See us next time. Chantel's smelly vagina, thanks for the super chat.
So that's it. This was Chantal trying to be funny and getting out all of her rage and frustration for FFG in a video in a way where Salah would not yell at her. That's what this was. She's been angry. She's frustrated. She's not making money. Maybe Salah is hitting her up for more and more expensive toys. I mean, she did get him the new iPhone, and I don't know what she's paying him per month, but I'm sure the payments are probably going up. And she's not making money like she used to. So there's a lot of self-loathing and self-hate, and she just has to let it out. So she does things like this. You know, I hate FFG, yet I'm going to talk endlessly about FFG. and bring up the cats. Another thing that she's yelled at people in Girl World for doing. Oh, y'all just keep talking about the cats. But yet you keep bringing it up, Foodie, and you took it a step further. You got another cat, which clearly you didn't need, and you even confessed recently that you are having trouble taking care of. So everything you do these days, it's mostly out of spite. It isn't about taking care of your health. It's not about improving yourself. You live your life in a state of constant spite, always looking to spite people, always looking to flip the middle finger at everyone. But in the end, it's the person behind the middle finger that suffers the most. And I love that for you because you deserve it. You asked for it, you paid for it, you flew over to it. So enjoy your misery, ma'am. But I want to cover this skit and give my thoughts. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is completely ridiculous? Do you think she should just get it over with and go back home to Canada and just let go? I think she should. I think this whole charade of I'm a Muslim woman and I'm happy here and I've got a husband and we're married. Let's just end this crap, Chantal. Just end it. Go home to Canada. The only reason why you won't go is because you can't take Salah with you. If you could take him with you, you would go back home. Because, girl, you can't deal with the 100+ degree heat over there. And you're really not going to like it next month. But again, I love that for you. Anyway, I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't even monetize this sucker because of her dirty mouth. YouTube, YouTube is going to yell at me when I'm not even the one cursing. But oh well. So I'm going to post it anyway for fun. Screw it. All right. So y'all take care and have a good day. Bye bye.